Hi, Molly.
Hey, Francie.
Hey, thanks for joining me today. So, I have Molly Pflederer. She owns two businesses and she's also done some real estate investing. And I wanted to bring her on and talk with her a little bit about what she does and who she does it for. So, for about a year now, we've been in a really close mastermind group. And then more recently, she joined the Initiative Mastermind. And so it's just been so interesting to hear business from her perspective and how she has started and grown her business. I tell you what, she has come out of the gates running. So that's why I wanted to start with her with these collaborations. So, Molly, I'll let you take it away. Can you tell us what you do and who you do it for?
Yeah, so I am in the health and wellness industry. I am a integrative nutrition health coach. So I look at health from a holistic view and all the different aspects that go into having great health and optimal health. So that's going to be your sleep, your nutrition, your stress management, your movement, relationships, just all the things that make your world go round. And so I have a heart for women, and I love the whole aspect of, having a positive self mindset and a positive self image, and just to be able to meet yourself where you're at. So I really tailor a lot of my social media to stuff like that. And then I also have a business that I run with a business partner. It's called Equip for Health. And so there we have wrote online courses and coached people through our group program, and just got some other things in the works with that. Maybe we'll get to that in this chat. And so, and yeah, we've dabbled in real estate. That's more my husband's brain, but I just kind of do maybe the dirty work and just kind of bookkeeping and, things like that. So he's more the brains behind that. So yeah.
Awesome. Real quick, I love your 80-20 principle. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is?
Yes. So everybody has heard of the term 80-20, and honestly, you could apply it to any aspect of your life, whether it's your, finances, your health, your job. So I apply it obviously to your health. If you're doing almost everything right 80% of the time, there's, this 20% gap that can be kind of your fun and your enjoyable aspect. So that's going to be things like going out to dinner, or, maybe staying up late one night on the weekends and having a drink with friends, or, it's just really a balanced approach to be able to look at your health journey so that your health journey doesn't become too restrictive, and it really allows you to enjoy the process, but yet still see results and still have success and be able to hit goals that you set. And so it's worked for me for 10 plus years. And my business partner runs, he operates very much the same way. So that is really the basis of everything that I, coach people on or teach within our group programs. It all starts there, because I've been in areas of my life where, it's been tried to be too tight, more like the 100%, but it always leads to not finding the success that you truly are looking for. It's just not sustainable. So it's been a very successful way of living for myself for a long time. So
I have so benefited from your stories, like how you walk through, what you're eating or how you shop, how you work out. Just your entire approach is a breath of fresh air.
thank you.
So, like I said, you've come out of the gates running. You have accomplished so much since you started this business. So, can you kind of talk about how your business has evolved from really when you launched? It's been a little over a year, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I think I just want to say we're still in phases of learning and, trying new things. But I think the main difference is right now is just we've spent a year of putting systems and practices into place that we set from the very beginning. So we spent a year doing that and doing those things and really learning and diving in and narrowing down more of our target market, and really learning too, like, what is it we really want to do with this? Because in most fields, there's a lot of different directions you can go. And so I feel like the first year, you feel like, even into the second year a little bit too, but you feel like you're just kind of sinking a little bit and just like treading above water. And I know that a lot, but I think that we've gone from, having thoughts and ideas on paper to launching online courses that are both coached or self-guided for somebody to take, and also really learning how to work with people. So, our target market is kind of, we call like the average Joe would be a very, layman's term, but just middle-aged people, usually family oriented, sometimes busy professionals that just want to be healthy. And so it's really taken a year to learn how to work with people like that and how to put our systems into place, and also finding the needs that we didn't even know were needed, right? So we thought kind of in the beginning, oh, we've got this course all figured out. And then, we go through the course a few times and we start seeing needs from our clients that, okay, we need to add these things in, and we need to provide these kind of documents or resources. And so it's been a growing process for sure.
It's so interesting what you think it's going to be like when you launch, and after
Yeah.
you're sometimes you just throw the plans to the wind, because once you start digging in and you start working with people, you realize that there's needs there that you did not anticipate, you didn't know, or that you can serve them in a different way. And so I love that you've pivoted and you've adapted so quickly and you just dove in, right? Like a lot of people get hung up on doing it perfectly. And I feel like you just went in and started, which is so necessary to start making progress. So I've been very inspired by you in that aspect as well.
Well, I will say, having people like you and masterminds and being surrounded by, business like-minded people is really what motivates and helps somebody like me to keep going. And also my husband. I mean, when we were going to launch our first course, we were like, okay, let's put our heads together, let's write this course. And he's like, you need to set a date to launch, and it needs to be soon. Otherwise it'll be months. And so we really took that into, a serious note and said, okay, let's set it. And we set it for like 5 weeks out, and just put our noses down and just got it done. And it wasn't perfect or pretty the first time, but we had great response and we learned a lot, and we were able to keep having the course evolve. So it was really beneficial.
So tell me, do you have anything fun in the works right now?
Yeah, so I do, and we haven't announced it yet. So this could be the first time. I don't know if when this plays, it might be the first time, but we are starting a podcast. So that would be me and my business partner, Ryan Parnham, who we own Equip for Health together. So, a few months before now, so I mean, maybe February, this is even before, the pandemic hit, we were kind of pivoting again, right? We were taking a look at our business a year in and said, okay, what's working, what's not? Where do we want to go with this? And we just felt like we have so much information that we want to share and get out. And it's really hard to do that on just, little squares or posts on social media. And so we've always talked about a podcast, but maybe it just wasn't the right time. So we started diving into that. So, we've got some recordings in our pocket right now, and we're still working on some. Definitely that's coming up. So stay tuned for that. And it's just going to be called Equip for Health Podcast.
Where can people follow you? What's the best?
Sure. Yeah. So social media, like I said, I have my own social media account is where I really speak to women pretty clearly. And that would just be at Molly_Pflederer. Equip for Health is designed, of course, my business partner is a male. He's also a nurse practitioner. And so we are able to speak to both men and women through that channel and through our courses. And there's option for one-on-one coaching. And so you can choose male or female, with both of us being the opposite sex. So it's really convenient. So that's on Instagram at Equip for Health, or our website is equipforhealth.com. And so Facebook, same handles on those. And you can just kind of check us out, learn more about us, and see what we're all about. We love just helping people thrive and find a sustainable way of living and have it be, enjoyable yet result driven. It's just, honestly, there's so much enjoyment in that process. And I think that in today's society, it's just not that way. And so we're trying to pave the way for that. So.
Well, you are. You're all the information, emails, Instagram, all of the content that you put out is so value packed. So thank you so much for coming on today.